Well, I want to personally thank Tom Nowatzki and Ron Rice and Mark Lewis and everybody from Gridiron Greats for establishing this next award, to recognize those who've not only distinguished themselves in football, but also in taking an active, caring role in the community. In other words, football people who've excelled both on and off the field. And tonight is my distinct pleasure and absolute 100% honor to present this year's award to a man that's taken tragedy and turned it to triumph, a Detroit Lion who's traveled the nation to raise millions of dollars in furthering the cause to find a cure for paralysis from spinal cord injuries. And he's also a guy with his wife has traveled by car, driving 2,300 miles here tonight to get an award with my name on it. I think he deserves a big round of applause. I remember his first season with the Lions after we selected him in the third round of the 1989 NFL draft. Like Dom, he was a consensus All-American offensive lineman, but he came from Washington State. It was impossible, absolutely impossible, not to know when Big Mike had arrived. He would roar up on his motorcycle each day at the Pontiac Silverdome with heavy metal music blaring. I didn't know whether we drafted an offensive lineman or a new band member for Guns N' Roses. He's a guy who loves life. He will and always will be a fun-loving guy and a guy that you just have to enjoy to be around at all times. We love Mike. On November 17th, 1991, the Lions were playing the Rams at the Pontiac Silverdome. Jim Brandstetter, Mark Champion were broadcasting the game on the radio, a game that we'll never forget. Eric Kramer drops back to throw a pass. He lofts it into the air, into the hands of wide receiver Robert Clark in the end zone for a touchdown, and the crowd roared. Then, almost in an instant, the stadium became very, very, very quiet. After the play, number 60, the Lions' starting right guard, had not gotten up. Seconds seemed like hours as the trainers and the doctors ran for the sidelines to attend to him. Finally, number 60 was gently raised up onto a stretcher and was taken off the field. And it was then that Big Mike gave his teammates, gave his coaches, gave 80,000 people in the Pontiac Silverdome that afternoon something very, very special, and I'll never forget it. He gave us inspiration. He gave us a thumbs up. And the crowd roared. Still get goosebumps. Well, you know the rest of the story. Mike's courage and that thumbs up became the inspiration for the Lions that helped lead us to 7 straight wins, including a 38-6 wild victory at the Silverdome against the Dallas Cowboys, sorry, Coach Reeves, in the playoffs, and a spot in the NFC Championship game. And Mike, from that day forward, has never, ever stopped being an inspiration. His motto has always been, go into battle prepared to win. Go into life's battle prepared to win. And never, 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 ever tell Mike Utley he can't do something because he will prove you wrong. He skydives, he scuba dives, he jet skis, he downhill skis, he races bikes, you name it, Mike has probably done it. Through his Mike Utley Foundation with its distinctive thumbs up logo, he's raised millions of dollars to help fund research, rehabilitation, and education for those living with spinal cord injuries. He keeps fighting the good fight. And one of the best and smartest things he's ever done, and he knows this is true, and no doubt his biggest victory was on July 13th, 2001, when he married that good-looking paramedic who'd been lifting weights next to him during his daily visits to the gym. Her name is Danielle, but please call her Danny. Big Mike, and certainly not so big Danny, make a great, great team. Go into battle prepared to win. Thumbs up. Will you please give a round of applause to Mike Utley? I may cry.
Thank you. Oh, man. Thank you very much, everybody. Wow. Tim, thank you. It means a lot. Very touching. First thing I want to do is say, Coach Ditka, God bless you, sir. It means a lot that you're getting this done for all of us. I just remember the first time I came into Detroit Lions, I came down to the locker room. It was empty except one person. He was leaning against his locker. I walked by, walked in the training room. I said, "Good sir." Joe Reckennagel was there. I said, "Who's the old guy sitting there?" He goes, "He's your starting quarterback." Touche. You know, it all comes back. So I'm very proud to be here. I want to thank all the Gridiron greats, you know, Mark Lewis and the whole gang. You guys did a great job. The one thing I want to say, Tim, you were there the first day on one of my highlights of my life. The first time I put on the Honolulu blue and silver and I crossed that white line, my first NFL football game. That means a lot. Thank you for being there. But he was also there November 17th, the day I will never forget. And yes, damn it, I'm still paralyzed. Now that sucks. But you know what? Life goes on, and I will fight continuously from this day forward to get what I want. And that's a life that I live every single day without question, without remorse, and without regret. So, Tim, you've been there a long time, so I want to call you, say thank you, but also you're my friend. God bless you, sir. Thank you. The one more thing I want to let people, everybody, I want to hear Ford, but Ford, Mr. Ford, Mr. Chuck Schmidt, and Coach had a chance to play in the NFL. Then November 17th, 91, I got hurt. Mr. Ford, Mr. Chuck Schmidt, and Mr. Tagliabue gave me an opportunity to be here in front of you. They didn't get me here, but they gave me an opportunity. And I watch what the youth, these guys playing in the NFL now. God bless you for doing it. I want to make sure we do everything we can to educate the guys, to one, put the money away, to educate yourself for future, and to protect yourself for the long run. This is a violent sport, but I wouldn't trade a dang thing from it. I love this game. And Coach, with all your help and everyone here and the fans and this great city, I will be here for a long time. As long as you allow me to be here, I will support Detroit Lions, Ford Field, and the Gridiron Greats. God bless you, Coach, and God bless you guys. Thank you. Good job. Thank you.